Chapter 24, the challenge of modernity in Japan, China, and India. Fukusawa is considered a founder of a modern China. He is influenced the Meiji Restoration. Many couldn't adapt to the modern world changes, and he came up with new philosophies to help adapt.
1868, the Meiji Restoration established a new imperial government and regional prefectures under a centralized government. Tax collections were centralized. National Construct Army was created and commoners were allowed to carry guns. All class distinctions between the samurai and other classes were abolished. To make ends meet, many rural families sent their daughters to work in factories. Kishida Toshiko advocated for women to have equal rights.
The factors that led to the collapse of the Qing dynasty were the Opium Wars, Tapian rebellions, and the Europeans' interference.
The last phase of the company ruled in India was in 1835 to 1857. Impassioned British rule of Indians really intensified regions which are largely economic and were a part of the impact of the Industrial Revolution. At the same time, Indiana was deindustrialized and it led to increased unemployment, culture distracting contributes to a tense political situation in the 1850s.
The Meiji Restoration contributed to the rise of Japan by allowing Japan to modernize. They got rid of samurais and built railroads. Japan was able to become more similar to Europe, even though it caused a lot of controversies based on tradition.
In the late 18th century, opium became an addicting drug. Although it was illegal, they were still smuggling it, and it drove silver out of China. This ended up jeopardizing China's silver-based fiscal system and weakening its economy.
Any resistance in the Sepoy Mutiny was caused by nationalism brought on by religion. The Sepoys were able to induce nationalism by sharing the common theme of not being able to use a gun without going against their religion. The National Congress formed and became the new center of Indian nationalism. Also, the production of railroads allowed the development of networks of transportation and communication between Indians, which allowed for nationalism.
The Chinese, Japanese, and Indian societies responded differently to the challenges of industrial modernity. Japan greatly wanted to industrialize, so they became a world power. They hired the United States to help them build a better army and to modernize. China responded by losing its mandate of heaven and having to stray from Confucianism. India responded by standing up against the British and various communities using the infrastructure.